The one fight between like guys who retired and came back that I'm still interested in seeing is him and Manny. And I know they're going to do that on Netflix.
Floyd.
I think that's still a high level fight though. That's what I love about it. Because I think Manny is still a high level fighter. And Floyd, even in these exhibitions that he's been doing,
looking good, huh?
He looks great, man. He looks great in sparring. You see him at sparring, like, good Lord, man.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like he's lost a step. I always say that if you wanted to have a style that you emulate, where you want to have a great career, look at that guy. Like, really, very few times in his career ever got hurt.
Yeah.
Very, very few. You can count them on one hand.
Yep.
And then when in rematches, oh my God. In rematches, he's always just like so, like Maidana. Like Maidana, the first fight was a rough fight.
Yeah.
Second fight, he looked like a master.
In a recent podcast appearance, Joe Rogan shared his thoughts on a potential showdown between Floyd Mayweather Jr. and Manny Pacquiao. During the discussion, he revealed his pick for who would come out on top, an opinion that caught many boxing fans off guard.
Is efficient, and he's going to get tired easier. Mayweather is one of the greatest, if not the greatest boxer of all time. I say there's a real good argument he's the greatest of all time because he's undefeated, 50-0, and really only been hurt by Sugar Shane Mosley and Maidana, two guys in a spectacular career, 50-0. If you look at his style, he's got a brilliant style. His style is take the minimal amount of damage, find your openings, and then establish your game, and then dominate. He's the most intelligent in terms of his overall strategy to preserve his health, yet to always win. I mean, he's the most intelligent. He's so good. You know, all the greats have suffered losses and setbacks, and except him.
Rogan went on to describe Floyd Mayweather Jr. as the greatest to ever step into the ring, highlighting his unmatched dominance. He explained that fans often tune in hoping to see him beaten, yet despite that constant pressure, Floyd Mayweather Jr. always finds a way to come out on top.
And he's super smart about how he sets up fights. He sets up, one of the things he does is he talks a message and gets everybody wanting to root for him to lose. He'll show you all his Rolls Royces, he'll show you all his money, he'll show you all his watches, and everybody's like, he's gonna go broke, but he never does. He keeps making money, he keeps making.
He also highlighted Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s approach inside the ring, noting how he stays composed, looks for the right moment, and capitalizes instantly when an opportunity shows up. Rogan referenced the first bout with Manny Pacquiao, explaining that this exact method played a key role in that outcome, and he expects the same game plan would be used again in a rematch to achieve another victory.
He did the Manny Pacquiao in their fight, and Manny Pacquiao apparently had a fucked up shoulder, but that's what he did to Ricky Hatton, dominated Ricky Hatton, who at the time was one of the best in the world, and a guy that a lot of people were interested in seeing how he would do against Mayweather. And then the second fight with Maidana, you get to see the brilliance of Mayweather, because he knew he got clipped in the first fight. So he digested all of Maidana's movements and what he did wrong in the first fight, and he came out in the second fight and just put on a clinic. He's the best of all time.
Yeah.
The reason why it was close is because Mayweather let him blow his wad.
Right.
He just let him... Look, he clipped Mayweather with a legit left uppercut early in the fight, and I was kind of stunned. I was like, wow.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. initially stirred debate by referring to the rematch as an exhibition, creating uncertainty around the bout. Now that tension appears to be settling, as new updates indicate progress toward making the fight official. According to Boxing Scene, Manny Pacquiao revealed that Mayweather has formally accepted terms for a professional contest scheduled for September 19th. In a separate interview, Pacquiao also offered additional details about the situation.
An exhibition, or is it going to be a sanctioned match?
No, sanctioned match.
Awesome. Manny, are you happy that you're going to get the second opportunity? It seems like you guys are going to actually get in there again. Are you very excited to redeem yourself?
Yeah.
I know you spoke a lot about you were injured in the first fight and all, but what would this win mean for you in particular? Personally, you've accomplished so much, 8th division world champion and all, but what would a win over Floyd mean for you?
Oh, this is very important. I want to give him a one.
Is it a bragging rights thing for you, Manny? Like you can prove you're better than him? You can prove you're better than him? Is that what this is? It's about still showing you're better than him?
I just want to teach him a lesson.
In addition, journalist Lance Pugmire reported that Manny Pacquiao informed him that Floyd Mayweather Jr. has now stepped forward and accepted the terms for the fight.
Pacquiao reached out to me yesterday. We talked on WhatsApp actually, and he said the fight is on. Floyd has come to the table. Everything's fine. We're good to go. I know Floyd has come out with a statement today saying not everything's done. Da, 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 da. And I'm not gonna look. I used to work for them, so I'm not gonna call Fight Hype Floyd's mouthpiece, but he definitely chooses to talk to Fight Hype first and foremost. And so I think that they want to put their own spin on this and report it their own way. That's fine. And we know that Floyd always wants things on his terms. So he's going to formally announce it whenever he's ready to. But according to Pacquiao, they are happy with where they're at right now with this deal, and having the confirmation from Floyd that the fight is going to be a real fight. Again, September 19th on Netflix at the Sphere in Los Angeles.
Manny Pacquiao also confirmed that Sphere has been selected as the official venue for the rematch. He addressed concerns about funding, making it clear that finances are not a limiting factor. According to him, the event is being organized on a global scale, with no restrictions tied to budget.
White said that the production at the Sphere is going to be challenging for you and your team.
Very challenging. It's a big amount of money to go.
A lot of money?
Many.
But it's going to be expensive, but it's going to happen, right?
It's going to be, I mean, it's going to be good, like beautiful.
Yeah.
Nice.
You guys are gonna break all of Netflix's numbers, Manny. You guys are gonna break all of Netflix's numbers.
I don't know.
Manny Pacquiao has returned to training, once again working alongside renowned coach Freddie Roach as they revive their well-known partnership ahead of the rematch. The duo is back at the iconic Wild Card Boxing Club, where Pacquiao is said to be fully focused, approaching his preparation with the same intensity seen during his peak years. Teofimo Lopez described the rematch as more of a spectacle, suggesting it serves as a major financial opportunity for both fighters, though he still expects it to draw attention. He also gave credit to Floyd Mayweather Jr. for repeatedly delivering high-profile events, noting that this ability is a key reason audiences continue to stay engaged.
Mayweather, it's all about the money and entertainment. Entertainment, he deserves it. Both of them do. Manny needs the money to pay the U.S. taxes. It's all love. It's all good entertainment, baby. At least say that.
Did you see all the videos of Floyd saying he's coming back?
Yeah, I see that.
I told about that first.
Tell me about it. But like I said, he even said it's entertaining business, man. Floyd could do whatever he wants and everybody would still watch him. That's the best thing about Floyd.
Joe Rogan expressed that Floyd Mayweather Jr. should be given greater recognition, even if some fans are reluctant to acknowledge it. He noted that while many criticize Mayweather's personality, it is important to distinguish that from his technical ability and overall performance in the ring.
He's a monster. I give him a lot of respect. I do.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, not a lot of people do, but
They're crazy.
The man's just being him.
Well, he talks a lot of
know.
shit, but you got to separate that from what he does.
Yeah, I
Like,
mean,
when you watch him fight, the guy is defensively spectacular.
Yeah.
He knows exactly. When you watch the Canelo fight, I've watched the Canelo fight at least 3 times. And when you watch him stand in front of Canelo, Canelo throws a left, he's over here, he throws a right, he's over here. Pop, take that jab with you.
Yeah.
Oh, and I'm back here now. And Canelo is like just whiffing, just throwing punches. You can see the look in his face like, God damn it, I'm in here with a master.
Yeah.
This is a master boxer, and I'm learning a lesson.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. is widely known for taking a very calculated and structured approach when it comes to fight promotion and contract discussions. He typically keeps tight control over how and when details become public, often holding back announcements until conditions fully match his own requirements. Instead of making quick confirmations, he prefers to manage negotiations quietly and carefully, using timing as a key advantage while discussions are still in progress.
That's where we're at right now. Let's just bide our time, enjoy enjoy talking boxing, and then at some point Floyd is going to say, I'm all in.
Yeah, I think Floyd's one of those guys where when it comes to negotiating, he's not going to meet you halfway. He wants you to come over to his side of the table, and then when he's ready, we'll go. That's the competitiveness in him. He always wants to win. He's trying to win every talking point, every negotiating, every conversation.
Including the conversation. Whether
There has also been some confusion surrounding who officially speaks on behalf of Floyd Mayweather Jr. during negotiations. Over the years, he has collaborated with different advisors and well-known boxing industry figures, but it is not always clear whether certain statements come directly from him or through his representatives. Even with that uncertainty, the consistent understanding is that the ultimate authority stays with Mayweather, as he remains the primary decision-maker in all career and business matters, reinforcing his long-standing reputation for full control over his professional dealings.
Anything else? I mean, who actually is the mouthpiece for? Paulie brought up a great point. Who is the mouthpiece responding for Floyd and his team? Is it actually Floyd that came to this not announcement, but came to this agreement? Yes, this is the contract we signed. Yes, it is a fight. Or was it representatives of Team Mayweather?
He's working with another individual, but again, it always goes through Floyd. I know that in the past, he had Leonard Ellerby representing him, briefly reconnected with Richard Schaefer, formerly of Golden Boy Promotions, and now Floyd has another representative that he works closely with. But look, at the end of the day, this is all about Floyd Mayweather and what he wants to do and what he's going to commit to, and he's his own man. We know that.
Yeah, we talked quite a bit about this yesterday, and again, we're going to be talking about this up until it actually does happen, but it is good to hear that it is officially on, so we don't have to have this he said, she said situation.
Easy.
But he said. There you go. Sorry.
Manny Pacquiao has suggested that any hesitation from Floyd Mayweather Jr. to commit to a fully sanctioned professional bout may be linked to concerns about preserving his unbeaten record. He explained that this undefeated status, in his view, serves as a major promotional asset for Mayweather, helping him market exhibitions and high-profile appearances while maintaining an image of dominance. Pacquiao added that a loss would weaken that advantage and potentially change how he is promoted going forward. At the same time, Pacquiao made it clear that his comments are not meant as disrespect. He reiterated his respect for Mayweather's accomplishments, but stressed that respect does not replace contractual obligations. According to him, the agreement should be honored as a professional contest, not reclassified as an exhibition.
I think he's scared of losing. I mean, he's scared of losing because that's his, his leverage for, to go around and have exhibition because of his undefeated record. But if that record will ruin, then what else that he can leverage for to go around and have an exhibition match?
I mean, he could leverage what you do. You've lost fights because you fought everyone, right?
Yeah.
So you're still one of the greatest fighters who ever lived, and you can leverage the fact that you're Manny Pacquiao. But you think it means that much to him to be undefeated, that even though there's so much money on the line and he's already signed it, he now wants it to be an exhibition?
Then, that's I always say that, it doesn't matter if you're an undefeated fighter and you are. What I can say is like he's a self-proclaimed GOAT. He cannot claim. He can't even claim in which part that he can claim that he's the only. He cannot claim that he's the only undefeated fighter who retired. There's a lot of fighters, at least more than 15 fighters who retired undefeated. So, but I can claim with some of those. The only 8 division and the only fighter who became a world champion in 4 decades, 4 different decades. Yes. 90s, 2000, 2010, 2020. So, but I'm not raising my own chair. I let the fans decide.
Manny Pacquiao has expressed the view that a matchup with Floyd Mayweather Jr. should have taken place earlier, when both fighters were in their physical prime. He implies that Mayweather may have avoided that period to reduce the risk of losing his unbeaten record, supporting Pacquiao's long-standing belief that protecting that zero was a major priority. The two eventually met in 2015, a fight that became the most financially successful boxing event ever, producing record-breaking pay-per-view numbers. However, many fans felt it arrived too late, after both athletes had passed their peak performance years. Pacquiao has also described a potential rematch as a defining moment in his career, focusing less on championships and more on legacy. In his view, it represents an opportunity to settle ongoing debates about their rivalry and determine who truly holds the greater place in boxing history.
To me, this sounds like this comes down to what does Floyd value more, money or his own, right? And Manny, look, obviously it didn't go your way when you fought Floyd in 2015. Still the biggest fight in boxing history, business-wise, shattered all the records. Everything you accomplished, Max saying that you're number 2 pound for pound ever.
Right.
If you do beat Floyd, where would that rank for you in terms of your accomplishments, even at this age?
At this age?
Yeah, wait, how would this rank as far as accomplishments if you
Of
do
all the
beat
things
Floyd?
you've done in your career, the fights with Barrera, Morales, Ledwaba, Margarito, Mosley,
Even Keith
Cotto,
Thurman at that age.
Hatton,
Yeah.
like where would this rank?
This is the most important fight
Marquez.
in my career because a lot of people like who is the greatest, who is the like the blah blah blah, who's the winner like that. Because Floyd Mayweather is like running around and he won the fight.
Joe Rogan explained that the fighting style of Floyd Mayweather Jr. went through a major transformation over the course of his career. In his early days, known as Pretty Boy Floyd, he tended to be more offensive, willing to take chances and engage in riskier exchanges that sometimes left him exposed. As his career progressed into the Money Mayweather era, his approach shifted into a much more calculated and defensive system. The focus moved toward patience, timing, and avoiding unnecessary damage rather than trading punches. Rogan pointed out that this version of Mayweather was built around reading opponents, waiting for openings, and striking only when the moment was right. Instead of forcing action, he allowed fighters to make mistakes and then capitalized immediately when they did. That adjustment, according to Rogan, is what made Mayweather so dominant in his later career, leading to one-sided performances and controlled victories over top-level opponents like Canelo Alvarez.
I think so too, and it's also seeing the mistakes that other fighters have made. When you're growing up in the gym, you're seeing guys that spar too hard, or seeing guys that get hit too much, or seeing guys that take the wrong fights, or seeing guys that don't fight smart defensively. You know, one of the things that people forget is that Floyd went through a big transition of his own. If you go back to the early parts of his career and you watch when he was Pretty Boy Floyd, he was a much more aggressive fighter, and he would put himself in danger much more. And then when he became Money Mayweather, like as it got later and later in his life, he just got so much more brilliant defensively. And then he became the guy that you see shutting out Canelo Alvarez, stopping all these guys, just shutting everything down. He just became this defensive wizard to the point where you'd see world-class fighters like Sugar Shane Mosley, who did tag him, but other than that, didn't really. Once he recovered, he didn't really know what to do with Floyd. Floyd just had the answers to his style. He had figured him out.
When discussing a potential rematch between the two boxing legends, Oscar de la Hoya reacted with humor, even joking that he might end up speaking with the referee just to get involved in the action. He reflected on their original meeting, describing it as a decent fight that took place many years ago, and noted that the idea of them facing off again had resurfaced. He went on to frame the situation as pure entertainment, saying it was still unclear whether the event would be an exhibition or a fully regulated professional bout with standard rules and smaller gloves. According to him, if it does take place under official conditions, it would still make for a solid night for boxing fans. When pressed on his prediction, Oscar de la Hoya ultimately leaned toward Floyd Mayweather Jr. as the likely winner.
Your reaction to two of your former opponents getting back in there in their mid-40s?
Well, maybe I can be the referee. Right? Let me get some action. Yeah, look. The first fight was many years ago, right? And it was an okay fight. Now they're gonna do it again, apparently. It's all entertainment. That's the way I see it. It's all entertainment. I mean, I don't know if it's gonna be an exhibition or a real fight with real rules, small boxing gloves. You know, I don't know what they're gonna choose, but if they make it a real fight with the real rules, then yeah, it's an okay night for boxing.
Who would you back? Who do you think would win it? If it's a real fight, because that's what Pacquiao wants, it seems.
Yeah, I think Mayweather will. I think Mayweather will.
Many analysts point to the enormous financial achievements of both Floyd Mayweather Jr. and Manny Pacquiao, particularly during boxing's peak pay-per-view period. Mayweather is estimated to have earned around $1.10 to $1.20 billion across his career. That total includes fight purses, shares from pay-per-view revenue, earnings from his promotional company, endorsement deals, and later exhibition appearances after retirement. His approach centered on controlling promotion and maximizing revenue splits, which helped establish him as one of the highest-paid athletes in sports history. Pacquiao's career earnings are estimated between $575 million and $600 million. His success came through major fights across multiple weight classes, driven by high-profile matchups with names like Oscar de la Hoya and others. His overall total is slightly lower, largely because he had less promotional control compared to Mayweather. Both fighters rose during an era when boxing events regularly dominated pay-per-view television, with single fights generating hundreds of millions in revenue. At the same time, discussions around their earnings also touch on how lifestyle expenses and financial obligations can affect even the most successful athletes over time.
1.1 to 1.2 billion dollars.
Knox Locks.
Could you imagine
spending all
what is
of
he,
that?
48?
And he's
Is
already
he 48
spent
years
it.
old?
I don't know. But he's already spent all
And
of it.
he's like, he needs to. This is wild. It's wild to me.
He's got that lawsuit against Showtime. He says they owe him like $350 million. So that's pending. Whatever that's going to.
Is that included in that 1.1 billion?
Is that they owe him or he owes them?
But I'm just saying,
Which
if his career earnings is reported to be 1.1 billion, if you take away 300 million from that, which is still a whole lot of money, but I mean,
that is the estimated number based on his professional boxing career. That includes the fight purses, pay-per-view revenue shares, and promotions via the Mayweather Promotions endorsements, appearances,
There's no official outcome yet, so the debate stays wide open, and fans are left to decide who they think would come out on top.